Hey everybody, this is Alchemisted, and this is Mickey Mouse and Castle of Illusion. This is a really fun game. It's not the hardest, although some parts of it can be pretty tricky. For the most part, I sort of breeze through this, though I will get cheesy later, or shall I say earlier, up until a certain point. Just before the final boss, I was recording and then Fraps crashed and all the footage was corrupted. So I'm going to have to play everything from right up to the final boss. At this point, I've already beaten the game. And it is really fun. I do get stuck on a couple parts. Some of which because they're genuinely hard, and some because, you know me, I'm making them 100 times harder because of how I play. But this is a really fun game, actually. This is not a very hard game, a really quick game. And I actually found it very challenging when I was younger. This is one of the first Genesis games I ever had. The other one was Sonic the Hedgehog 2, so I didn't really play this as much, understandably. But I decided to go back and play this game, because I don't think I ever really just played through it and beat it. Now, there are several modes. We'll be playing on normal, because that's how I play games. I learned that from Gears of War and Halo 2. And there are several modes. Practice being the easy mode. Now, this mode, in a lot of games at the time, and a lot of games still, if you're playing on the easy or here practice mode, you will not see the real ending. You have to be playing either on normal or hard to see the real ending. So we'll be playing on normal. A and B are shot, C is jump attack, and Mickey is an idiot. I'm going to say that right away. You're going to see later on, too, when the footage picks up after Fraps crashed while I'm fighting the second boss. You're going to see Mickey just doing shit I am not telling him to do. I don't know whether it's the game or it's this controller. Because the controllers on the 360 pad are notoriously bad. The D-pads, they just are not... They are not good for 2D platformers. Anybody who's played through Bionic Commando Rearmed can attest. So you're going to see Mickey doing a lot of shit that I did not tell him to do, like standing up when I'm trying to get him to duck, or suddenly running off to the side when I didn't tell him to do that. But let's get in. Let's get this game recorded. Let's get this game done. Yeah. Let's get this shit done. For reals. Hurry before Miserable uses her powers of illusion to make herself look like Minnie, and make Minnie look evil like her. You must find the 7 gems of the rainbow that will give you the power to overcome Miserable. They will also be very gay. Seriously. But be careful, the gems are protected by the Master of Illusion. Gayer than Paris in spring, I'm serious. And we're introduced to your primary weapon throughout this game, Mickey's ass. Not even all-powerful witches can withstand the full kinetic force of Mickey's ass once it's flying downwards toward them. I'm fairly certain not even an impenetrable adamantium skeleton can resist it, the kinds of things he kills. Not even trees can fight it off. A single attack from Mickey's ass can destroy a battle tank. Of course, he can also throw apples, and, when Mickey starts throwing apples, shit's on. Aha, I remember you trying to do that. Yeah, Mickey starts throwing apples, he's gonna start making bodies go cold. Ah! The platforming is really easy in this stage of the game. But there are a couple times in the game where the platforming gets devious. Not terribly devious, but devious still. Yeah. Butterflies are death! Oh god! At least it doesn't start you over from the beginning. I do get really cheesy with the save states later on. Die! Yeah, you see? Apple! These levels aren't terribly long, either. Most of the time, they're fairly straightforward. Fucking what?! Fucking leaves dropped me! Oh, I'm glad I picked up that extra life. What the fuck? The leaf just dropped my ass. No, he dropped Mickey. What does the leaf have to do against Mickey? Oh, crap. Aha! Extra health is healthy! And healthy is good. Leaf! Damn it! Butterflies are death. Butterflies one of the most evil— Fuck! One of the most evil creatures in existence. You would do well to remember that shit. Glowing worms. No, they're not worms. They're, This introduces you to a mechanic that recurs throughout the game, and that is that you are going to need to use enemies as a sort of staircase. Now, you see this in a lot of platformers, and it doesn't come up terribly often in this game, but it still comes up. The main point of this area is to give you all the apples you're going to need for the final boss, who is pathetically easy. I cannot believe I was actually challenged by this guy when I was a little kid. Fucker. Ow! That's okay. If you get hit once by this guy, you suck. Basically, if you stand at this side of the screen and just jump when he rolls under you, you can beat this guy without getting hit once. He is embarrassingly easy. I cannot believe that when I was a little kid, this guy was actually hard for me to kill. I cannot stress that enough. When I was very little, this guy actually posed a challenge to me. I am so completely ashamed of that. Look at this! I haven't gotten hit once! Power Thirst!